This is me, Wile E. Coyote. Now, all of you know that my only pursuit in life is the Roadrunner. But what you probably didn't know is that I have been all over the world chasing that juicy, feathery morsel. Allow me to show you all the wondrous opportunities I've had to catch him. We're going on a journey to the 7 wonders of the modern world. On the first day the Roadrunner went missing, I could only assume he ran south. Birds are funny like that. Sure enough, I tracked him down at Chichen Itza, the Mayan ruin in Mexico. It was the heart of the Mayan Empire from AD 750 to 1200, and I chased that bird up every step, all 364, and nearly caught him at the top. But I tripped over a sacrificial table and he eluded me. Roadrunner 1, Coyote 0. Good thing the Mayans invented 0. Now it took me several weeks to get back on his trail, but when I did, I found myself flying through the ruins of Machu Picchu, Peru. I was going to get a helicopter, but Acme was out of stock, so I had to settle for this wingsuit, which I crashed into a tree. This mountainous city was abandoned by the Incas in the 15th century, probably due to smallpox from the Spanish conquistadors. If only the Roadrunner were susceptible to such things. Now the Roadrunner must have been saying his prayers because I tracked him to the infamous Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio, Brazil. The statue is 130 feet tall and it cost over $250,000 to build. If my rocket would have worked properly, I would have gotten that stupid bird for sure. But his prayers must have paid off because a gust of wind blew out the fuse and he escaped. At this point, that mangy Roadrunner decided to adopt a new plan, and that was to entice me with some Italian food. After the long flight to Rome, I wasn't going to settle for lasagna. Who do I look like, Garfield? Well, just outside of the Colosseum, I turned a corner next to that ancient battle arena, and that pesky bird tried to send me to the underworld. I ran right into his shield and knocked myself out cold. After I woke up, I realized that I needed to get back to the desert, so I chased that little flapper right down to Petra, Jordan. I express shipped an industrial-strength bow and arrow to the ancient capital city of the Nabatean kingdom, and it arrived just in time. But before I could let the arrow fly, he ran down into the extensive water chambers and lost me. Well, I wasn't far behind him, but I knew that the bow was too primitive for such a worthy opponent. So I dipped into my most saving account and purchased a Magnum harpoon gun outside the Taj Mahal in Agra, India. The Taj Mahal was built in 1632 and took 15 years to complete. I was so busy examining the Mongol masterpiece that I didn't even see the Roadrunner sneak up behind me and scare me into the water. That was when I realized that I was going soft. This would simply not do. So I decided to go back to what Mother Nature gave me, my own 2 fists. It just felt right, and oh, did I chase that miserable bird. I chased him along the entire length of the Great Wall of China, and just as I was about to catch him, a single ninja looked at me, and I fell paralyzed. Even though I had tried my hardest over the last 4,000 miles of wall, I was no match for the gaze of that small warrior. So as I trudged back to my cave, I realized that I was going about it all wrong. I was trying too hard, and it was getting the best of me. A surge of relief swept over me as I waved goodbye to that Roadrunner. I finally understood that I must see the world before I could truly see mine. I'll catch him later.